Hi everybody, I'm Celeste Chandler with Lockett In Media Group, and I'm here at the CBT Studios here in the wonderful port city of Wilmington, North Carolina. And today I'm introducing y'all to Virgo. Hi Virgo, how you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Okay, well, I think I asked you earlier about profanity. Yeah, let's just break the ice with that. How you feel about that? Damn it.
Profanity is an expression. I feel like if people choose not to use it, they choose not to use it. That's perfectly fine. I think that in terms of, I believe people give words power. So in terms of that, if I decide to freely express myself how I choose to, I don't feel like it should really offend anyone unless I directly offend someone.
All right, I like that answer. Okay, so you sing, you rap. We're introducing him.
Yeah, I'm complicated. Like, I'm all mixed up.
Right.
So, I'm an artist. I'm gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to put me in a box, then yes, I'm a singer.
Okay.
But me as being an artist, however I create a song, however it comes out, whatever I choose to do with that is what I create. So sometimes it does call for rap.
Okay, awesome. Tell me, what inspired you to start your being an artist in this entertainment industry?
My mother.
Okay.
But I hated it.
What you mean?
My mother had me singing since I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess anything that when parents push you to do something, even if you do like it eventually, you'll start to be like, oh, I don't want to do this no more. But I fell in love with music. That's something that always stuck with me. So I would say I'm definitely a student to the old school game.
Okay, old school, all right. So your mom, she played a lot of music for you when growing up?
My mom and grandfather, definitely. My grandfather's definitely probably one of the bigger inspirations in terms of my versatility with music.
Okay.
So I grew up on Maze featuring Frankie Beverly and Bob Marley and the Wailers and Al Green, Luther Vandross. I knew about so many other pioneers before I knew about anybody in my era.
Well, tell me more. What is your favorite? So, what have you got? What kind of projects are you doing right now? What projects are you doing?
I'm at the process right now. I think I'm creating a lane, and what I mean by that is I have so many crazy, wacky ideas, and trying to focus on one thing and build a concept around it is where my head is wrapped around. So I think I was talking earlier before the interview was one of the things that attracts me is bipolar. An artist being two different people. So you had Beyonce and Sasha Fierce.
Mm-hmm.
You had Tib and T.I.P.
Right.
So you have these artists that recognize that there are parts of them that doesn't really fit with who they presented themselves as an artist in the first place,
Right.
and they explore that. So instead, I think I want to come out with that.
Okay, so that's interesting. What are your two personalities like?
Okay, so the craziest thing is the name came up today. So Virgo Brooklyn is more so the artist, the singer, and stuff like that. I would say Virgo Valente is I guess you can say more of a rapper.
Virgo Valente
Yes.
and Virgo
Brooklyn.
Virgo Valente and Virgo Brooklyn. All
VB
right.
and VV.
Okay, so tell me more about Virgo Valente.
Okay.
Tell
If
me
I
more,
had to
tell me
say,
more,
if I had to
tell
say
me
where
more.
it actually started from, so it started from I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and just like how you would imagine every New York movie and stuff like that, we actually did freestyle and beat on the table at schools and stuff like that. So me, again, singing my whole life, when everyone else is rapping, all you hear is me start to sing. And then everyone just does this turn, like, what are you doing? Like, what is this, Tyrese, Joe?
Is it like you're taking over when you start singing?
No, it was embarrassing. It was the worst. Like, it especially be like being in like junior high school doing that. Everyone looked at me as super different and weird because if everyone's rapping and I'm singing, I'm the odd man out. So everyone is like, what are you doing? So I learned how to rap initially to fit in, freestyle, but I got good at it.
Okay.
And I fell in love with hip hop too. So that's where I would say Virgo Valente definitely comes from.
Well, tell me more about Virgo Brooklyn.
Virgo Brooklyn is, like I said before, Virgo Brooklyn is the student to the game of like soul and old school R&B, and Virgo Brooklyn's greatest inspirations is Prince and Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, okay. Tell me more about your lyrics. What are your the favorite song you've written? I'm sure there's one favorite, or maybe all of them your favorite. But which one you think that you want to tell your fans about more? Tell me the one you want them to know about more. Maybe one you want to hit them up with.
I would say as of right now, it's not a favorite song, but it's definitely something that it is. I'm falling more in love with it the more I listen to it, which is Weekend. And Weekend is literally the sneaky link anthem, where women can relate to it and so can men. Where
I like a little link.
Here's a little sneaky link. I'm not endorsing sneaky
not.
linking.
No.
I'm just saying. I'm just depicting how it is. It's,
Stick to your story. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sticking to it. I don't know
That's right.
what you thought I was going to say.
What you think this is?
Silly.
Okay, so, I want you to tell everybody how they can find you and follow you.
Okay, well, Facebook, I'm Virgo Brooklyn. And on Instagram, I am The Real Virgo, which is spelled DAVIRGO. And no Twitter as of right now. I am not subscribing to that at the moment. I will get into it, but as of right now, I'm more so focused on building my brand for Instagram.
Okay. Well, tell me, while we're going to wrap up, tell me what you want to leave in the minds of our audience about Virgo.
I am hands down the most relatable, weirdest person you'll ever meet. I think that, at least for me as a person, I think differently, I move differently, and a lot of things that I've been through and overcame in my life shaped who I am. But I also know that makes me different.
Okay. Well, you opened up something when you said you overcame some stuff. Is there anything you want to share about some of those overcoming things?
Childhood trauma, mental health.
Okay.
I think at this point, mental health has actually became more of a trendy topic, as in it's not necessarily taken seriously, but it's like, oh, mental health, heal yourself. But for me, it was very, very serious. Even now, I still have anxiety, which I was explaining, was the weirdest thing. I'm not nervous when I get on stage. I don't have anxiety when I get on stage, but I hate being around a bunch of crowds.
A lot of people.
Touch me. I don't like
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's gonna be
people have
it's
stage fright.
tricky, huh?
I do not.
That's good.
It's literally the opposite for me. Even this doesn't bother me.
Okay. Yeah.
So, childhood trauma is for me recognizing that things that you develop or the personality traits you develop in your life, you kind of learn to accept and say, oh, that's who you are. But when you dig deep, you realize where those things actually came from. And it comes from a place of hurt and PTSD and paranoia and fear. And those things, once you recognize that, although some people choose not to fix it because it's hard, it absolutely is hard. But once you overcome certain things and you actually learn to be your own individual, not how people may have subconsciously raised you to be.
Right. Well, Virgo, it's been so pleasant talking to you. Thank you so much.
You too.
And I just want to say, out of here from CBT Studios, and like I said, the wonderful, beautiful port city of Wilmington, North Carolina. And we out of here. Cut.